And then I couldn't do nothing else. And the only thing on my mind, I never had a deceased dog. I never knew what the cope was like, the mechanisms or things that I was supposed to do after a deceased dog. Like, bruh, I did what I thought I was supposed to do. I ain't digging no holes, G. I would never. That's why I'm not a grave digger. I don't do none of that stuff. I chill because I know my mental can't deal with a lot of stuff. But for King B to be on BS with me and try, he already blocked. He coming on a fake page harassing me about BS. It's like he want me to be mentally unstable. Like he want me to crash out for real. He want me to crash out for real. I don't like that, bro. I be trying to do what everybody else do on this app. Go live, do they content, do they shit, get off, bro. Talk to the people that want to talk to. I don't want to look down at no comments that's not for me. I don't even know if any of my admins in here, bro. I am, and that's why I'm glad I looked down at your comment, because that's why I haven't looked down, because I don't want to see no weird stuff. I don't. I don't want to see no weird stuff. Bro, Nim on phone, Nim. What's up?
What's up?
What's
I
up?
mean, I,
Get on my ass. I don't care, cuss me out. I miss it all. Like, what's cracking? Oh,
well,
no
what
good.
happened? Okay, so they carrying bones back to my room. Is it real?
What bones?
The dog situation. What? What happened to the
Um,
dog?
okay, so my daughter, her baby daddy locked up. He had a dog before he got locked up. And she called me like, "Ma, I got a puppy. My baby daddy gave my son a dog," which is her son, his son. He said, "Give all of my kids a dog." So her kid is one of his kids, whatever. So she said, "But Mom, I had a dog for 2 days and my landlord said I can't have a dog, so I got to get a dog up, or could you keep the dog?" I was okay with keeping the puppy. So I got my daughter dog and did not know, first of all, I was blind. I got a dog without shots. And for 5 weeks, the dog was about 5 weeks when it came. And it was barely, like, it was walking, but sometimes it'd trip on his legs. And I said, dang, is the dog even well enough to be out, questioned all that. And I looked it up and they said 4 to 6 weeks the dog could be off his mom. So when I noticed, okay, the dog good, we feeding the dog, we already have a dog. The dog is way bigger, of course. We feed them together. Actually, my guy takes care of the animals. So he feeds dogs together. He walks them together. He's this and that. One day I noticed the dog ear. You see how big this braid is? The dog ear was about as big as this braid, but it's supposed to be like, a little flappy ear. So I'm like, damn, is something wrong with the dog ear? My guy was like, it looks swole. So we looked it up and they said it's a H word, y'all. If anybody in the comments could get that H word, it's a H word, ear infection, whatever, when it comes to dogs. We looked up remedies and they said y'all tie the ear up, squeeze, of course, the stuff out, tie the ear up so it won't keep swelling. But every time we squeeze it out and did things, the dog will remove stuff and it'll swell up. So my whole point of bringing up the ear infection is, I said maybe the ear infection took over, and once he finally found the way to get the ear together, the dog fell ill. So I don't know why it fell ill, how it fell ill, but when I went live the day the dog passed, I didn't know it was gone. But they was like, the dog probably got parvo. You know, Ashley Shepherd, she came up. She like, the dog probably got rat. So I'm like, okay, well, you did have a live where your dog passed for parvo. Maybe it is the dog's throwing up this. I was really hurt because I'm like, damn, I thought I was going to see the dog grow up. But after I got all the information that I could possibly Pedialyte, this, that, and the third, say the dog, as soon as I ended my live, my guy came and said, I didn't tell you on live because I didn't want you to freak out, but the dog been passed. So the dog was already gone when I was live trying to get other information about 2 days of dog not eating, throwing up, and this and this. I didn't know nothing about it. I never had a dog that did it. So boom, when I found the dog passed, me and my guy got into it. We staked into it, bro. And he left the dog on the porch with the cage it was in. I didn't want to keep walking past the cage that I know the dog was deceased in, so I took the dog and I shook it in the garbage. Everybody said, oh, that's inhumane. You're gonna get in trouble. Your garbage is this. They gonna report you. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know. Like, bro, okay, I'll take the dog out. Like, they just on my ass about it, and it's really kind of pissing me off for
The dog
real.
was sick. The dog was sick either way. Didn't go to the vet and probably had parvo. And you said how old was the dog again?
When I got the dog, I'm assuming, because like I said, I didn't go rent this dog, or you know how you not rent, but adopt a dog. My daughter had it, so she gave him to me because she couldn't have it, and told me the dog was like 5 weeks old. She never told me it didn't have shots. Found out the dog didn't have shots after the dog was already sick. She said, "Mom, I told you the dog didn't have shots. You weren't supposed to take my dog outside." And I said, first of all, let's stop. You never told me the dog didn't have shots. Second, the dog is already sick. Third, like what the hell? Like, I'm not taking it out, so it's gonna shit in my house. I gave you doggy pads. The dog eat the pads. They don't shit on it. They tear it up. Oh, well, this she just gave me a hard time. I was on live when that happened too. And it's like, I don't know what I was supposed to do. I should have just told her to keep the dog. Like, you can't have a dog. Keep it anyway. Get put out and not be able to, like, come on. I don't know what I was supposed to deal with it. But I don't know, man. This is my last thing I'm saying. Y'all, can we please not lose y'all? I swear to God. I know KLB, he's definitely that nigga. But phonograph, please, could y'all please show love? Like, over here a little bit. But let me say this last little part. I just want to say that. My daughter, she did not take care of the dog, do what she was supposed to do. But when it came to the dog passing and me doing and trying, like, she literally cussed me out and didn't help me. She didn't help nothing. She didn't help nothing. Like, hold on, bro. I ain't even trying to say. I ain't. Go, I'm lost. You know how you get lost for words, bro? I can't even say what I was going to say because I forgot. I forgot. When I asked for beans, I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. I swear to God.
Um,
Gee, I forgot. I can't even do it. I forgot. It was important though. I just forgot.
the only bad thing, like throwing the dog
Important.
in the trash can. That's that. No, no, no.
Don't
That's
do it
it.
because
That's
I know
it.
you got
That.
dogs.
If
You
I was to
love.
say anything, it would just be like, damn, this trash can. Outside of that, it's crazy.
What else I was supposed to do? Like, I think that's probably what I was going to say. Like, when it comes to digging holes, you already know this from years ago. My other baby daddy, not Wayne, but my other baby daddy before Wayne, he tried to KILL me. He was going to dig a hole. And he told me after I DIE, he going to put me in there. Me digging a hole, burying a dog, that's bringing trauma to me. My nigga left. He was over with. What else was I supposed to do though? I don't get it.
I look at it like this. I'll be like, if I die and get thrown in a trash can, it's still a life, and people will throw you in jail for for abusing a dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just the proper way. That's it. That's it.
And then that's a fact, right? That's a fact. My girl, I actually just talked to her. I known her since she was 8. She actually got to turn herself in Monday because she was in a situation where a dog was unalive, but it was unalive in an inhumane way. Our dog died naturally, but she going to court. So it's real shit about the dogs, right? But when you say if la la la, this and that, me personally, I have trauma. I literally got stamps behind it. Been in the crazy house actually since I've been on Bigo. Got off the app for a week because I was in a mental institution. It's all type of stuff going on with me, and I'm not using that for an excuse. But what I'm saying is, if a person expect me to sit here and bury a dog after me being almost unalive and told a hole's gonna be dug for me, showed me a hole that I was gonna be tossed in. If it f's me up, what was I supposed to do? Just like call 311 the same people that, oh, the dog is sick, just make an appointment here. The appointment was way out. The dog already passed. Like, I'm supposed to call him back and say, oh, the dog is gone. So the dog is going to be outside my house or inside my house until y'all figure out what's going to happen because I can't dig a hole. Like, I can't dig a hole, bro. My guy just said he gonna do it though. He's gonna dig a hole for the dog and bury the dog. That's the only thing that's wrong here. The dog wasn't buried properly. Like, it passed away.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that, like
I
so
was
many health
babysitting.
conditions can be going on with the dog at that young of an age, especially with the out like the initial shots or whatever the case may be. But like I said, just that other shit, and we can move past it. We can move past it because I see that you really don't even want to talk about it. So outside of that,
I don't, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Cause I know you ain't come with no malicious thoughts or whatever. Like I know you my bro. It's people that have come through trying to whatever, whatever. But whole time we're gonna move past that because I have a lot of other stuff going on. And I definitely have brought you up a couple times, bro.